Season 6 of Where Hawaii Eats is brought to you by the Honolulu Star Advertisers Dining Out, Cisco Hawaii, Outrigger Hotels and Resorts, Hawaii Cancer Care, Royal Lahaina Resort and Bungalows, and Waikiki's premier Asian food hall, Sticks Asia. Chef Lance, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for coming.
And I love the way that we timed this just in time for the beautiful sunset.
Yeah, sunset's really nice. At our Sunset Lounge, I think it's a beautiful venue.
Yeah, I guess I've never really thought about coming here for the sunset, but Alan's kind of, his whole idea and concept was a sunset lounge.
Yeah, so it's not, so you can come and just have a snack, have a little light dinner or whatever you want. The whole concept is like a lounge. So, you don't have to be formal and eat. You can just order a couple of apps and share, have some cocktails, enjoy the view.
Sure.
We usually have live music and things like that. So it's a nice time. Yeah.
Well, you've also come here and kind of added some of your touches to the menu.
Slowly. We're working on it.
Yeah. And so what are we going to be eating here?
So this is a lemon pepper shrimp. So it's marinated. It's on top, served with some sauteed corn and bacon, and then it has a sake butter sauce. And then these are arancini, but they're not like the real Italian big ones. These are small ones with little bites with a little bit Japanese pickled relish, aioli on top, smoked trout roll, and shiso. So you just grab it and eat it like a snack. This is a hamachi ceviche with a kind of like a ponzu-ish kind of thing with some jalapeno, some onion, and a little bit crispy shallots. And that's a warabi salad. It's kind of like a play on a local salad, but it has abalone, kono kampachi. The warabi is really fresh. We get it up from Kumula Foundation in Manoa Valley. Yeah, so it's really nice. It's beautiful. And then we serve it with like a soy cuttlefish dressing. So it's like, the ika you eat for pupus. Kind of like that with shoyu, lemon juice, things like that. Some whole farm tomatoes.
So there's a lot of these dishes that you can find on the Sunset Lounge menu.
Yes.
Okay. This is the Christmas beverage, right? The Rudolph's Kiss. I believe that's what it's called. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, thank you.
Very good. Okay, well, I also wanted to talk about this before we start eating. So this is the signature, this is what you guys are known for too.
Yeah, the one person is just in the back making popovers all day.
So whoever shows up late has that job, right?
No, they better come early because they gotta start early because we go through a lot of popovers every day.
But this is iconic from like the first, I guess, corporate chef. Yeah,
so I think Stanley Marcus, he's the founder's son, and they when they opened their first restaurant, the Zodiac, they had Helen Corbett, who's like a really, really well-known, famous person, almost like Julia Child kind of. She's an icon, and she was their culinary ambassador. And I guess because they're so popular, people were waiting, and they wanted them to have something to nibble on, and sign of hospitality. So they gave them that and consomme. Chicken consomme. So that was like traditional, and it's been like that ever since. So everybody who comes gets consomme and popovers.
It's so light. Yeah. I've never had a popover like this. Like you guys, it's a Neiman Marcus popover. Yeah. Well, we're gonna take a quick break. Okay. We're gonna nibble on this. We're gonna get some share plates. We're gonna start eating, and we're gonna talk some more about your history and everything that you're doing for the culinary scene here.
Pretty short then.
Welcome back. Chef Lance, can you start serving us so we can try this amazing creations that you've made?
Sure, please. So this is the lemon pepper shrimp.
Okay.
Yeah, just be careful. It has shell on, but I think the reason why we do that is so when you cook it, it's self-based, and I think it creates a moister shrimp, and in Hawaii, local people, they know how to eat shrimp. So.
This looks, okay, so tell me what your thought process was when you were making this dish.
We wanted to have some kind of shrimp, but we didn't want to just do like one, like grilled marinated shrimp. So like long time ago when I was in culinary school, one of my teachers, Chef Chinen, super cool guy, he's like, hey, try this kind of stuff,
I know that guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He was a great teacher. And he said, hey, try something. And showed me this, and ever since it's been great. And I think it works really well because it's not hard to eat, but you know, I think with the self-basting and everything, you can get a nice char on it and flavor.
Very good.
And then, you know, shrimp, corn, and bacon, you can't go wrong, you know. So just, you know, we try to not overcomplicate things, just kind of keep it simple.
Excellent. So good.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
I don't think I've ever had corn and shrimp together.
Really?
Good.
I like corn and shrimp.
The arancinis.
Would you like the arancini?
Yeah.
So you just grab it and just fold it and just pop it in your mouth.
Can you eat the leaf too?
Yep, the shiso leaf goes together.
It's not just a garnish?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really good. Look, behind you.
I know. I don't really get to see this too much. I'm always in the kitchen, so.
I can't believe that. We have the perfect timing. Perfect timing. Now this warabi salad.
Yeah, I like what I think it's underutilized. You know? I think it's really good. Some people aren't used to it, but I think, you know, it's kind of like when they ask cross between asparagus and kind of like okra a little bit. It has a little slime, but I think it tastes really good. Have some fresh whole farm tomatoes that we get, and then we just have the you know, some kona kampachi and some abalone, and then the dressing is kind of local style tomatoes. You know how you eat tomato, onion, shoyu kind of thing?
That looks really good. It's very pretty too.
Yeah.
Very colorful.
And like I said, it's right from up in the valley, right here, so, you know.
That's very good. All the flavors just, you can taste everything with each bite. It's really good, very fresh.
It's like my wife's favorite.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you put it on the menu now. So this is another fish dish.
Yeah, it's a ceviche. You know, it's, you know, being out on the lanai and everything, I think you want to eat a little lighter. You want, like, you know, something not heavy, you know, like it's tropical, and you want something, those flavors. So this is a ceviche. It has kind of like a soy and chilies. So,
thank you.
Yeah,
oh,
with a little bit of crispies.
A little bit of heat on this one.
A little bit. You know, the reason why we put it like that is if you don't like it, just hit off the jalapeno.
I would put like 10 of them on.
Yeah, you like that? Me too.
Very good. Very good. Okay. I'm so glad that you added this to the menu. And this is something that you're known for. Do you want to do the honors?
Let me grab it.
This is your famous salmon ochazuke.
I don't know if it's famous, but...
Well, it's pretty famous. So glad that you put it on the menu. Tell me why you wanted to put it on the menu.
You know, it's something that we used to do at like Alan Wong's at Pineapple where I grew up. Kind of like pretty much grew up, you know, working there a long time. And so a lot of people always like, oh, I want the salmon, I want the salmon. So every time we'd have to make it special or something. So we just said, why don't we just put it on and see. So that's why.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm so glad. We need to get a spoon or a fork or something.
You know what? You can just dig right in. I'm good.
You
know why? I've made this hundreds of times. I'm good. Knock yourself out.
So this is a special kind of rice. It's not regular rice.
Yeah, it's arborio rice.
Arborio rice, which is used in risotto.
Yes. So it's kind of like a salmon ochazuke risotto. So like a long time ago when we were young cooks, Chef Alan taught us, like, you know, if you want to change something and make it like true fusion, then you think about slotting in, slotting out certain things. So for the rice, instead of regular rice, we made risotto rice.
This is so good. Yeah. It's super, super good. This is so good.
Yeah. It's supposed to be comforting, you know, like local style, just not so bad, but just reminds you, you know. I think it's important that food, it kind of evokes something or makes you memorize something. It doesn't have to be fancy, but it's like, oh, grandma used to make something like this or something, you know, and it just reminds you. and you feel like, wow. And I think that's what's important.
Well, I love that you're kind of keeping things that are iconic, right? When you think about like what Chef Alan Wong has done, and you worked with him for a long time, and you look at a lot of these great chefs that have worked with him, so he's kind of like, the godfather.
Yeah, he was like a great mentor to all of us, Awesome. Stayed there a long time, so a lot of things he taught us, it's kind of ingrained.
Well, thank you very much for doing the show and sharing this. Cheers to you.
Cheers. Thanks for coming. I hope you had a good time.
Well, and then we got to see the sunset too.
Yeah, true.
Thank you for watching Where Hawaii Eats. Season 6 of Where Hawaii Eats is brought to you by the Honolulu Star Advertisers Dining Out, Cisco Hawaii, Outrigger Hotels and Resorts, Hawaii Cancer Care, Royal Lahaina Resort and Bungalows, and Waikiki's premier Asian food hall, Sticks Asia.